Hi, my name is Brittany. Welcome to my channel. So this video is going to be part of a 4-part series for Thanksgiving. I'm going to be starting this off with a drinks video, mainly cocktails, and then appetizers, main course, and dessert ideas. Some of these are like cheats, like easy things you can do, and some will be a little bit more complicated. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is relatively simple. Basically, it's not even a cocktail. It is just something that we do in my family for like to make things just a little bit more festive. You're basically taking your run-of-the-mill sparkling apple cider and fancying it up. Now, we're going to take some cranberries and toss them in this ice cube tray. And then you're going to fill the tray with water. And then we're just going to pop this in the refrigerator. I was going to say oven. We don't want that. So once that's done, once they've frozen and they've set, they're going to look a little bit basically like this. Just fancy little ice cubes. So then we're going to take our sparkling cider. I haven't even gotten to the champagne part of this, well, not this recipe, but if I'm having trouble with this. Okay, so you get that open, pour your pour your cider. And just pop in a few of these, and you just have a slightly more festive version of sparkling apple cider. Next, we have a Thanksgiving spin on mimosas. Okay. For mimosa, I feel like if you've had one before, you kinda can tell when you're pouring how much champagne is the right amount of champagne for you. If not, you can judge it by the shot. As I said, not a big drinker, so probably fill it about a quarter of the way. Pour in your orange juice. And then, my favorite thing ever, cranberries, but frozen this time. So, when you buy frozen cranberries, they always have like little bits of juice and stuff on them. So, it'll be just the right, oh my goodness, my hands are turning red. Just the right amount of cranberry juice to mix in with your orange juice. Plus, it will keep your mimosa just a little cold. It's actually really good. Moving on. Now this is where things are gonna get, well, a little bit more complicated. Okay, so our next drink is a spiked hot chocolate. So, what we're going to do is steam some milk, which I am doing over here on the show right now. Mix it with some Godiva hot chocolate mix, and I like to add about 2 squares of chocolate. I would have gotten Godiva, but I couldn't find it, so it's dairy milk. Now I'm going to take this milk, whisk it up a bit, and toss in 2 squares of chocolate. And you want to mix that up until they're good and melted. So as the container says, use 3 tablespoons of cocoa mix. Then you want to pour your milk and chocolate mixture in. Put that in the sink and mix that up. Now, if you want this to be a virgin hot chocolate, you can just add the whipped cream and chocolate shavings and decor, whatever, on top now. Or you can make it a little more interesting and add 1 or 2, depending on your taste, shots of Bailey's. Just mix that. It smells so good. I want to drink it right now, but we're not going to do that. Ooh, pretty. And then what you can do is take the chocolate that you used and just shave some bits on top. And there you go. Bailey's hot chocolate. Okay, here goes nothing. It's really good. If you really like your Bailey's, you could put an extra shot in there. It's whatever you want to do, but it's a really good combination. Okay, so I need Joe to come home so he can drink all of these. I'm about to make apple cider, hot apple cider. And you may be wondering why I have 3 bowls in front of me. These each have a coffee filter and brown sugar. The reason, it's 2/3 of brown sugar that I have. The reason why it's divided up into 3 is because my coffee filters are just a little bit too small to fit the whole 2/3. It couldn't even fit a whole third, so I had to divide it into 3 small bowls. But we are going to add 1 stick of cinnamon to each of these, because it is 3 sticks of cinnamon. Add 1 teaspoon, let's go this way, 1 teaspoon of ground allspice. One teaspoon of cloves. Get them out of here. And then going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger. Woo. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Then you just tie up each of these. So basically it's going to look like this, like a little hitchhiker bag. I mean, it would be ideal if you could get your cinnamon stick inside, but you know, my bags are a little small. So then, once you have these all tied up, you're going to take a pot and a gallon of cider. And then you're just going to pop these in here. I'm going to tie up the rest of them, and then I'm going to put it on the stove, and I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so the cider is done. I already poured it into the cup, and now I'm going to add half a shot of Jack Daniels, and I'm just going to pour that in there. I'm going to mix that up and add a cinnamon stick for garnish. And my cup's a little too big, so that didn't really work out so well. I lost my cinnamon stick in there. Okay, so let's see how this turned out. It's actually really good. I know most people add rum, but I feel like whiskey complements the flavors in the cider better. Also, typically you would add your alcohol straight to your cider once it's cooled. You could add about like a cup and a half, I believe. But since I was doing a single serving, I'm adding only a half of a shot. If you have a stronger tolerance than me, obviously you can add more shots if that is typically what you're accustomed to. So right now, I'm pretty happy with how every single one of my drinks have turned out so far. We still have one more to go, but so far, so very, very good. Okay, so we are on to our final drink, which is an apple pie sangria. I'm going to single serving, as all of the drinks have been. You do not have to do single servings, but it is just me and Joe, who's now sleeping. I'm going to do single servings. Basically, all of these recipes can be done bigger, and I will put the bigger recipes instructions in the description below. But if you want to do single servings, as I have, this is here for you to use. So there we go. I rimmed the glass using some apple cider and some cinnamon. Now we're going to do equal parts wine. This is Pinot Grigio. Oh, heavy-handed. Seltzer. Ooh. And cider. I could use just a little bit more. Now, you want to add your fruit, which I did slices of red and green apples. And then for some extra flair, we're going to take back out our frozen cranberry ice cubes and toss them in there for some decor and to chill. And there you have it. You have your apple pie sangria. Now, if you're doing a full amount, you would use the entire bottle, and you would use a cup and a half of cider. And okay, so my battery died. So as I was saying, a full 2 apples in like big serving of the sangria. And then you would let it sit to kind of let the flavors meld together. So let's see how this goes. It's pretty good. I do think I was a little heavy-handed on the seltzer, but other than that, the flavors are all there. I definitely think of all of the drinks, the hot chocolate was my favorite. And I believe it was Joe's favorite too, because he came home while I was filming this and drank the whole thing. So, yeah. Okay. Official ranking is hot chocolate, cider, mimosa, sangria. But I think the sangria would be better if I had mixed it better. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this gives you ideas, inspirations. If you try it out, please let me know. I would love to know if you guys changed anything, if you did anything, if you tried it exactly and you hated it, or you tried it exactly and you loved it. Let me know. But this was actually a lot of fun, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully, with my appetizer video. I'm not sure if that's going to be the next video or the one after that, but it will be coming up soon. So keep an eye out for that. If you liked this video, like, subscribe, comment, whatever. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.